My name is Forrest Schaefer, and this is a presentation on bullying. This presentation should help you as parents to understand who gets bullied and why and how these people become bullied. This presentation will also help you to understand what you as parents can do to understand and help prevent bullying, as well as what schools do to help prevent bullying and help students work through issues of bullying. First, I think it's helpful to gain the definition of bullying. By gaining the definition of bullying, it can help us understand the topic that we are dealing with. In this case, the definition of bullying is seeking to harm or intimidate someone vulnerable. And as you will see throughout this presentation, there are many people and categories of actions that can be considered vulnerable or seeking to harm the vulnerable. There are also reasons why students bully. One of the first reasons why students bully, according to this chart, is for cultural reasons, such as society promoting aggressive or winning behavior. There are also other reasons culturally for bullying. Culturally, there are different cultures who may not get along. Sometimes when these students from oppositional cultures encounter each other in school, bullying may ensue. There are also social issues when it comes to bullying. Some bullies receive positive attention for their actions and will repeat their behaviors due to this. There are also bullies who bully even when they receive negative feedback on their behavior, but they do this just to receive any kind of attention at all. There are also family issues in bullying. These children's parents could exhibit similar bullying habits or actions in their past or even to this day. These students may also have been bullied themselves when they were younger by family members such as older siblings, or been made to believe by their parents that they were worthless. The bully's personal history also plays a role in the why of bullying. This again can circle back to family life, older siblings bullying, maybe being bullied when you were younger, or being led to believe by a parent or guardian that you were worthless. Bullies also enjoy having power over other people and may even sometimes feel that these people they are bullying deserve it. There are also many different types of bullying. One type of bullying is the physical form of bullying. Physical bullying involves shoving, hitting, fighting, damaging property, and many other aspects of physical violence. All of these actions are on the pie chart that you see off to the side and have been reported by students in instances of bullying. There's also verbal bullying. This type of bullying involves things such as sexual comments, which are more often reported by girls than boys, but are an issue across the board. There's also issues such as racist comments and homosexual remarks. Students may also receive verbal threats and verbal intimidation from others as a form of verbal bullying. There's also social bullying, which is the spreading of rumors and gossiping about other students. This again is more common in girls than boys, but is a cross-gender issue. There's also cyberbullying, which in today's world is becoming more prevalent. This type of bullying takes place online and across social media platforms, and is very common in today's information and technologically advanced and connected age. There are also different types of bullies. One type of bully is the confident bully. This bully has a very high opinion of themselves and feels superior to others, and especially the people that they are bullying. There are also social bullies. These bullies use rumors and other social bullying techniques to insult others. These bullies are typically female and often have low self-esteem, but again, this is a cross-gender issue. There are also fully armored bullies. This kind of bully shows little emotion and will bully when no one can see them or stop them. It's also the hyperactive bully. This bully has problems with academics and social skills and will often bully someone, then place the blame onto someone else. There's also the bullied bully. Students who are bullied may become bullied themselves. This often is a student who was bullied by an older sibling and then becomes a bully later in their life. There is also a bunch or gang of bullies who's a group of friends who like to gang up on the more vulnerable and bully them. There's also the question of who gets bullied. Who gets bullied is children who are perceived as different. This can be people like LGBTQ students, minorities, or students who may even just be viewed as simply nerdy. There are other reasons for who gets bullied, such as being less popular than their peers or having few friends. There are also many negative effects of bullying, which you might imagine. Two negative effects of bullying are depression and anxiety. A child who is bullied may experience a loss in self-worth and become depressed and anxious. Health complaints are also associated with bullying and tie in with mental health issues. This is in part due to the stress that mental health issues can put on a person, especially a young person. Academic achievement may also suffer as a result of mental health issues, as students may lose motivation for doing their work or may find it harder to perform their work due to their depression or anxiety. Violence can also be an effect of bullying, as students who are bullied may lash out themselves and become bullies. There are also ways to prevent bullying, such as selecting text for class readings that elicit feelings of empathy. For social studies, I would select the story of Sadako and the Thousand Paper Cranes, which this video will help explain. While this example of Sadako is not an example of bullying, it is an example of an empathetic figure throughout history. She was an innocent girl who received leukemia from the dropping of an atomic bomb in a war that she had nothing to do with. This feeling of empathy is what may get across to the bully and help them change their ways. There are other prevention strategies, such as helping students to understand the consequences of their actions as bullies, like helping them to understand the mental health issues that are caused. You can also keep communication open with students who are bullied to help them understand what they are going through and how to deal with it. Encouraging interests is also an excellent way to help curb bullying. For me, I have a strong interest in animals and zoology. So if I was a bullied student, you would encourage me to study zoology and find out all I could about animals to help keep me on a non-bullying path. You can also model behavior. Students look up to their role models, which are teachers and parents, to help them understand correct and proper behaviors. Parents also have a strong role in bullying. They need to recognize the signs of bullying and when their children are being bullied, such as mental health issues. They need to know what bullying is and its different forms, like cyber and verbal. They need to be able to have an open line of communication with their child and talk to them about the issues they may be having with bullying or about being bullies themselves. These are the sources that I used for my presentation. I hope that you found this useful.